A lot of you would not blow. A lot of artists will not blow. Hello, my name is Joey Akan. I'm a music journalist, podcaster. I have run around the music industry, been actively involved in a lot of records, and also, helped a lot of careers. So, I'm here to explain a few things to you people. Why do artists fade? As an artist, the first thing you'd understand is fading is like death. It's bound to happen to you. When you become an artist, from that point, your public lifespan starts and you are in a race against time. When you taste fame, when you taste stardom, the journey downwards is brutal, extremely brutal. People stop picking your phone calls. Women stop loving you. Money stops coming in. Sucks. And so the first thing you do is how to not die. There are a number of reasons why you fade. You fade number one because, it's your time to fade. There's a limit to how much people can keep vibing to your bedroom. And so when you start, you begin to release music. Everyone says, oh, you're fresh. You're the sweetest thing since, I gave you bread. And everyone jumps at you. They compare you to legends. Your head swells. And so after the first project, a lot of people would push past second, third. If you do 5 years in this space at the top, you are God's favorite. A 5-year artist at the top has been Casey. He had hits up until 2018. For those who push up to 10 years, they're gods. For 10-year artists, you have people like Wizkid, Davido, Reminisce, Olamide, Tiwa Savage. And then you have the 20-year people that do 15 years, 20 years. That's when you begin to call them legends and icons. Two-Face. The other one is in trouble. I'm not sure I want to mention him here. And then you have people like emPawa. emPawa has been around for a long time. So those are the people you call legends because they've consistently done it at the top. Artists fade because, they undergo personal things. A number of artists have gone down to trauma. If these people let you into their lives, let you into what's happening, you'll discover a lot. You discover mostly an acute negative event, very strong, that just knocks them off their perch. And when they step out and say, hey, I'm going to take some time out, by the time they come back, there's an Omale, there's a J, there will be. A lot of people still think the reason why they split, was because their mom passed. And so there was nobody to glue them together. It's a wildly held notion. It might not be the reason. Some people, it's just abrupt. It just happens. For some people, they die because they become extremely arrogant. They know they hear word at all. At all. They never listen. They believe they are the repository of all things knowledge. And so they fail to be curious. They fail to learn. They fail to remix whatever they had. They go into a protectionist mode where they're like, hey, we're never going to leave the sound. It's worked for us. And so we're going to hold on to it. Some people come into mainstream consciousness, riding a wave. You can't ride a wave forever. You can ride a lot of waves, but you can't ride one particular wave forever. It disappears. You can't drink 10 bottles of Coke and still have the same feeling as the first bottle of Coke. Take, for example, we have Zanku now. Zanku is a genre that's given us a lot of joy. Heck, everyone here, has a version of Zanku. And, pandemic happened. People began to gravitate towards more calming music. And what happened was the genre began to experience a decline. A very good example of an artist who have fought fading is Rankin. As a smart artist, what he's done is he's found a way to move dancehall into a lot of spaces. You would never see him make the same song, the same single twice. Everything is different. But the only thing that stays the same is the patois delivery. That's an artist that understands his market. Another artist that it will be hard to fade, that will be very hard to fade, is Mayokon. If I tell you what sort of artist Mayokon is, you cannot place it. But he's a big artist. He has influence. Why? Because he rides a lot of waves, and he does it very well. Another reason why artists fade also is they probably lose their sponsor. Music is very capital intensive, and so you cannot do anything without money. When you lose your sponsor, what happens? You can't fund your stuff to the heights that you could. You can't cover the number of stations that you can promote. You can't meet the influencers, the dancers. You can't market. That's what it is. Money takes away your marketing. And so with the lack of marketing, and if you're unlucky and you haven't built relationships to ride on at that point, You go down. Another reason why musicians fade is they grow old. It's that simple. They got old, they stopped connecting, and they lost it. It happens. Age happens to all of us. You can't have the energy to do a lot of things the young people do. Even Michael Jackson, everybody says he's a legend, of course, the biggest king of pop. But before he died, it was not entering again. So it's standard for everybody to fade. You just know how to race against time or prevent death for so long. But it's life. It balances itself out, even within the music industry. You rise, you fall. But yeah, everybody fades in the end. That's it. That's why artists fade. So sad.